Namaste. Welcome to the second episode of Health Matters by Thought Habitat Speaks. So, in our first episode, we interviewed Dr. Umesh Khanna, who gave us valuable insights on kidney health. And after kidney health, we are coming to a very interesting topic. You know, each one of us nowadays are so keen on reducing belly fat, and we are so keen on getting a nervy curvy structure, right? So we want a thin stomach, and we want biceps and triceps to be sturdy, and when it comes to women, they want the perfect shape, top to bottom, right? And in this verge, we all end up doing mistakes, and the first mistake is diet. So many people feel that starving for days together is really going to help us into getting the perfect shape. And in fact, I've been hearing that Bollywood actress Sridevi was so keen on dieting that she punished herself by not eating anything for days together. You know, and that's what we're going to discuss today. We have Miss Mitra Goswami, who is a senior dietitian. And rather than saying senior dietitian, nutritionist, her diets work perfectly well. And moreover, her diets doesn't include uber cool foods. Like, she's not going to tell you that eat broccoli, you'll get more of this. Eat more of carrots and you'll get more of vitamin A. Drink more and more water so that you stay hydrated forever. You don't even have to think about getting dehydrated in your life. She's not giving such advice. She is giving very sensible insights, and all of her insights has really helped her clients to get into the right shape. And yet, they're not punishing themselves by not eating for days together. And they are not inculcating to themselves to food that is alien to us. So without much ado, let us welcome Ms. Mitra Goswami, a senior dietitian and nutritionist. Ma'am, thank you so much for joining with us.
Same
And
here.
yeah, so yeah, please go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, no, you just continue, then I will let's start. Yeah, you just continue.
Okay.
Okay.
So, ma'am, I'm jumping on to my questions, and my first question is, as I said, dieting is a style statement for many of us today. Yeah.
Surely.
So,
Absolutely.
how healthy is dieting, and would you throw some light on it? Like, what does it mean, starving days together and
Yeah.
not eating anything and only eating raw food and everything? Would you like to give a broad perspective on that?
Yeah, surely. But before starting, I just thank you so very much to invite me for today's discussion, and I feel welcomed and gifted for today's discussion. Let us start with, and thank you so very much to invite me for this special day, the World Health Day. Okay,
Yes.
so dieting means exactly there is some kind of a particular pattern to follow for our health, to keep ourselves healthy, as well as to lose weight. Sometimes we have to maintain the particular body weight, and sometimes to weight gain. That is the thing of dieting. Now dieting is bad, even good also, you can say. If I say that in the means, when you are adopting the failed diet, or you are restricted yourself to involve, good diet, poor diet, exactly. You are not having the diet which is good for our, you are restricted so much. You are in a starving mode. It is not good for us. You are purposely inviting so many diseases, you are lacking energy, you are malfunctioning, your body start malfunctioning every system. That is the bad way to adopt diet. First of all, and good diet is when we include macro and micronutrients with lots of water and trace minerals. This is called the good diet, good and the balanced diet. We have to balance ourselves in every sphere, not only carbohydrate, not only protein, not only good fat. You have to include each and everything in a proper way. We have to look after the portion which we have to take more, and we have to take the mediocre, and we have to take the less. That is why we have to follow our diet pattern. If we follow the good diet pattern, then it will help us to boost metabolism. It will keep our hormones in a stable position. Our systems, we have the altogether 11 systems in our body. It works, day and night till our last breath, and all it works all together, and we'll get the benefit. This is the purpose of our diet exactly. And whenever we choose diet, we have to be little reasonable, realistic, and we have to open up our mind and our thought process. We have to change our thought process. Rather going to starvation, we have to eat lots of vitamins and minerals, lots of good carbohydrate, what I mean to say, protein and good fat, to keep ourselves healthy. That is the purpose of the dieting. And we have to touch our goal, desired goal to lose weight in a good way, not in a starvation way, what I meant to say. Yeah, this is exactly
Yeah, that's quite
about the diet. You
insightful.
can say, yeah, that is, you have to include lots of colors, lots of aroma in your diet. It should not be, only salad and soups. Whenever you say, oh my God, what I am having in dinner and lunch, whenever you should connect with food, with soul and mind, three things is connected so well. Whenever you have a good, platter of food, nutritious food, then you feel good. Whenever you have to, that should be the beer. Yeah. That is my question. Whenever you go for anyone for diet purpose, then you have to, be careful, be reasonable, be realistic, and open up your mind and change your thought process, please.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. At the end of the day, we have to love what we are eating. And
Yeah, this is
whatever we are eating has to be a comfort food. If we are really not comforting ourselves, we are really punishing ourselves by
yeah,
eating
punish
something which is called as healthy food.
healthy food. Yeah, so-called healthy food. You can say
Yeah,
so-called healthy
so-called
food.
healthy food.
By starving yourself, by not giving the desired amount of calories to our body, it means you're abusing your body. You are depriving your body, and what you give your body, it will throw back the same. If you give the good thing, it will give you the good effect. If you give the restricted food, if you it also gives you the restricted benefit. Otherwise it will give a negative effect on your body. You will be irritated, you will be drained out, you cannot exercise that way, the way you want exactly. You will be irritated, you cannot think, your vision can't be clear, because you are not giving that kind of food in your body. That's what
Yeah.
I think. That is my opinion.
No, in fact, like every other sensible person will definitely agree with what you say, in my
Yeah.
opinion, again. Yeah.
Thank you,
And
sir.
ma'am,
Thank you.
my next, yeah, please go ahead, ma'am.
No. Please start.
Yeah. So, my second question, eating rice is considered a flaw often. I remember when I was working out heavy, my trainer told me that, dude, you're not getting into shape properly because you're eating rice. You should stop eating rice and you should eat more of roti. You should eat more of proteins. You should eat more of this, more of that. But I really got pissed off. Like, just because I want to get in shape, why should I really? Rice is my comfort food. I grew up eating rice dal with ghee since
Yeah.
childhood, and even today that serves as my breakfast, not anything else. Rice dal and ghee is what I have as breakfast. So, what is your opinion about it? Rice is a natural element that we have, which we can consume as carbs, and that is the best source of carbohydrate for all of us.
Yeah.
But still, many
Absolutely.
people consider it as rice to be a villain. So, what is your opinion
Yeah.
on that?
Yeah. First of all, rice is a native crop. First of all, And our forefathers, they are the rice eater, and they are the roti eater as well. And there is chapati and rice. There is not a big difference in kilocalories. If you say count the calories, both are the almost same. And being a tropical country like India, we have a variance of platters, in our, and rice is the staple for many people. Staple food for the many people, many state grown rice, and we are eating rice. But what I mean to say, when you are having rice, you just take care of the portion. Size is the way matters a lot. Size is a matters a lot. And if we say, if we can't relate rice for the weight gainer, it is not a victim. You cannot make it a victim for the weight gainer. It is not a weight gainer. And rice has so many vitamins and minerals. It's a very rich crop, as because rice has vitamin B, magnesium, iron, manganese, all the things rice has. Even brown rice has selenium, which help us for this thyroid function. It influences our thyroid function. And rice support our bone, our muscles, even our nervous system. And above all, it is, you can say it's a very quick energy giver, and it take care of our colon health, and it activate the good bacteria in our gut. So many good thing in rice. So you should not, omit rice from your platter at all. At any time, you can have any time. Dal rice is the best complement each other as a carbohydrate and the protein. As a carbohydrate and the protein is the best thing for a carbohydrate and the protein. But yes, when you are, having rice, you have to take care about the portion. Portion is the major thing we have to take care when we are in a diet. Protein is also very good as well. Protein also very important for our body. But if we are talking for the rice is the best thing we can have. This is nothing wrong when you are taking rice.
Yeah, I am really
Having rice.
relieved to hear this from you, because like
But
I'm
you have to
again
take
like
it.
I'll be happily having rice forever.
But you have to take the portion. You cannot have lots. You don't have that liberty to lots of rice. But surely you can have. But portion you have to look after. Portion is
Yeah,
very important when we are talking about the
yeah.
diet for each and everything. Not only a carbohydrate, protein even, because even good fat also you have to take care. Yeah.
So as you said, portion, I just got a spontaneous question. So what is the right portion that we should be consuming? What is the right portion an average individual should be consuming on a daily
Mm,
basis?
one portion, one medium category of rice, one bowl of rice is good enough for us. And it depends on your daily activity and your lifestyle even. It connect. If you're in a sedentary, then go for a very less. The small bowl of is the most enough for you. And if you're athletes, then you need more. And if you're a job where you are sitting all the time, then also no need to have much of rice. The small bowl of rice is more than enough for us.
Yeah, that's really
That
perfect.
as a basic thing. It's a basic thing. It depends on your lifestyle, your activity, what you are doing exactly. If you are sedentary, then no need to have lots of carbohydrate. Otherwise, it will store, in our body,
Hmm.
and then we start weight gain like that way. Pile up, and then all of a sudden we think, no, we have to now lose weight. Now we have to go for a starvation. We have to do the shortcut method. That should not be there. You will always the balance. Maintain balance in your life for everything.
Yeah,
And fully you
understood.
can reach that desired goal to lose weight.
Yeah, absolutely. Ma'am, my next question is on
Yeah.
some people live on processed food completely. So like
Yeah.
morning may they have cornflakes with milk, sugar, and then they have bread along with eggs and something. Yeah, and
Mhm.
then like afternoon may again some kind of a processed food they tend to take. And then
Yeah.
there is this whole thing of fiber rich food. People say fiber rich food and they end up consuming more of oats.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but also I have known a lot of my friends who had adverse health effects because of oats.
Yeah.
I really pitied them that in the verge of losing weight, they really did some wrong choices, and I really felt sorry for them. So, what is the right thing to do? I mean, should we consume processed food or not? What's your opinion?
According to my opinion, uh, it is not the daily basis. Once in a blue moon, you can have once like when you have don't you have time, shortage of time, or you don't have anything to eat. Sometimes it happens in everyday's life because our life is very fast and complex nowadays. So once in a blue moon is fine. Otherwise, I am not. A person to guide you for having all these fortified so-called fortified whole grain health benefit whatever is the packet food. Better to go for a freshly cooked food, home cooked food. You know what you are having, and what and the process of cooking also, and what you are is using, that is also, so it will be very comfort way to having the breakfast or dinner or lunch, whatever it is. Make it very simple, no need to make it very complex, because nowadays in packet food, so many, they have written so many things. Half of the people that don't read the label, properly, exactly whether it is added sugar or added salt or added aroma, for the, and for the self, increase the shelf life of the packet food, they use so many chemicals, and better you should avoid this until or unless there is not an emergency. Better to go for season, better to go for freshly cooked food. Be it simple, don't mind. Poha and one glass of milk is a very good breakfast. Even need dosa and there is little sabzi and sambar, whatever it is, and the buttermilk is a fantastic way of breakfast. You can even eat all this in the lunch also. If you don't have time, what I mean to say, if you have a time constraint, then you can use all the things. Better not to have these fortified, things, the packet food, what I mean. I personally don't agree, to having all these fortified meals. What I mean to say,
Yeah,
packet
agreed.
food, you should avoid it. Yeah, you should avoid. Try to
Yeah.
avoid until or unless there is no such condition. You don't have anything, then you can have. At least you can in the morning. If you don't have anything, you can go for a boiled egg, and
Yeah.
one piece of slice of bread is also enough for you. That kind of.
Yeah, agreed. So, ma'am, my next question is, so, okay, this is kind of a very broader question, but I'm
Yeah.
just adding some elements to it. So, you mentioned
Mm.
that we should have different colors in our platter when we are having
Yeah.
food. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we should
Surely.
love the food that we have. And once you love the food, you'll
Connect.
have the desired results as well, right?
Hmm.
So, an average individual, what is the right platter for an average individual in your opinion?
Right platter, it should start with carbohydrate. But again, it depends on your lifestyle basis. You have to choose the, whether it is chapati, whether it is roti, or whether it is rice, whether it is khichdi. It depends on you, whatever you like to, to eat. But the portion, it has to be controlled as far as carbohydrate is concerned. Then again, you some kind of, little medium sized ball of protein. Protein can be veg and non-veg both. You know it very well. Veg protein, all kinds of, pulses, beans, we have lots of things, and non-veg, as usual, the fish, meat, chicken, and egg. We can include, different types of things we can include. So one portion is carbohydrate, one portion is protein, little bit portion of good oil, good good fat may you can say include, nuts and all the things. Dairy products we can also include in that, as a form of curd or as a form of homemade cottage cheese, paneer, homemade paneer,
Hmm.
that also you can add, and that's it. I mean, lots of vegetables, 2 to 3 portion of vegetables, it has to be there. Whether it is green, whether it is colorful, you can add any color of vegetables, and the green vegetable, it is very, it will give the vitamins and lots of vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidant. You will consume through these vegetables. All the things should be there. It's
Yeah.
the carbohydrate, protein, good fat, and the dairy products. It has to be there, combination of little bit of this. So you can make it very simple. If you want to make khichdi, you can make khichdi with dal, rice, and also vegetables. And with this, you can have, as for example, I'm telling you, you can have one bowl of raita and one fried papad and this achar. This make is fantastic, And in that way you can make fried rice again, lots of vegetables, soybean, cottage cheese, who are the vegetarian and the raita or simple curd, and there's lots of salad you can include with this, cucumber and tomato and radish and by season, whatever you are in the season, you can include all the things. All these are very natural, and we are used to, and our blood will accept all the vegetables very quickly and very lovely.
Yeah, that's really
That
wonderful. That's
yeah,
really
that is
wonderful.
that way you can enhance your all the things. Cooking method. What I mean to say, uh, cooking method it. No need to go all the from fried this baking or saute or something like that. Be rational, be natural, whatever our forefathers were eating, that kind of a thing. And but salt and sugar, obviously you have to restrict somewhere. And the oil, using of oil is not good. Rather than oil, you can use garlic, or for aroma, for you can use lots of tomato, lots of garlic, but don't over fry anything, don't overcook anything. Then it will, your nutrition part will go away.
Yeah,
That way you
that's
can, yeah.
quite a good set of insights. And ma'am, as you said about oil, right? And
Hmm.
again, a myth exists about oil also. Like people say
Yeah,
that सिर्फ इतना
true.
आधा spoon oil, इतना ही बस. But I really don't agree to that fact. Whenever I have to use oil, I just take the bottle and pour it as I wish. So,
Huh.
and again, I know that that is again an unhealthy way.
Yeah.
So, what is the right balance of
But
oil? Like, how much oil should we use while cooking food?
yeah, nowadays, your concept is really changed very fast. We are, inclination of olive oil, canola oil, and all the things. No need to, run after olive oil, because the exact olive oil what you are getting in Italy and when you are consuming in India, it's a lots of difference. There are so much of processing, nothing is remaining in the olive oil, it's just oil, and every oil is a oil. So you have to take care about your oil. When I was being interned in BKC, in Mumbai, and Asian Heart Institute, the doctor always prescribed, because it's a heart-based hospital,
Yes.
specialty the heart for this everything. Then doctor prescribed half-liter oil for 1 month for one person is the correct amount of oil. If it is go beyond that, you are using more oil, you are giving yourself more oil. No need, because sometimes it happens. You cannot measure your life like that way, because our profession is not like, we are not. So those people who are doing modeling or something like that, obviously they have to be restricted somewhere, and but they are fulfilled in other way, and they are having so much of good supplement, so many things they are following. What we cannot follow in our daily life is not possible, even because we are not in that arena. We are very simple, and our is 9 to 5 job and whatever is, we are exhausted by the way, we can't do all the things, so better not to think about all this. But half-liter is more than enough, and you can go beyond, little bit beyond this, not more than that, because oil is not good. Oil is good, but not in a very much, but ghee, obviously you can use 2 spoon of ghee. Ghee is very good. Butter also you can, restricted, you can use, but in a portion you have to take care about all this. Unnecessarily, putting more oil is not meaningful for oil is.
Yeah.
But oil is oil. That oil is oil. Whether it is, olive oil, whether it is mustard oil, it is peanut oil, it is coconut oil is oil. So you have to be
Yeah.
take care about oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, it has really been quite a good set of insights for a very healthy lifestyle, I must say. And now I'm really convinced that what I've been doing, largely, I mean, I won't say 100%, to a large extent though, that I've been following what you said. So I'm really happy that I'm leading a healthy life, even though I have a, like, what to say, even though I have a belly, even though like I have fat accumulation, I still lead a healthy life, I must say. So I'm really happy for that.
Like, I think it's fine. You are, you have fat, but you have to take care about that part even. When you are saying healthy, you have to be, take care of exercise and all. Because exercise not only shed off the extra fat, it will support your bone, your muscles, your brain, your heart, your blood flow. When we exercise, we increase oxygen intake and all that things. So exercise is very necessity for our day-to-day life. That can be any kind of. I'm not saying you have to go to gym. You can go for a run or jog. You can dance. You can play badminton. You can go for a swimming. But it has to be discipline way. It's not like मैंने एक दिन चले गए तो 3 days मैंने कर लिया calories burn हो गए. I stop having all the things blah blah blah. No, not like that. When you are doing something, you have to be very disciplined. Then only you will get the correct result, and you will be enjoy your life for a long time. You can prevent so many diseases that we welcome unnecessarily on our body. We are welcoming unnecessarily by having the faulty diet pattern, for our laziness. आज नहीं तो कल से हम शुरू करेंगे, छोड़ो ना क्या जरूरत है, ठीक है. We are not having fruits properly. Every day you should have some fruits, whether it is not go for avocado, not you go for expensive apple, expensive pear and all that things. Go for a simple thing, banana. It's a powerhouse of powerhouse of nutrients. So you can have banana and dahi. It's so good thing with little dry fruits. Dry fruits means I'm not going for this so called almond or peanut or pistachios. Nothing as such. Simple peanut. The small peanut is a powerhouse of so many vitamins, minerals, protein, and fiber. So just go like that way. Til, sesame seeds. It's a powerhouse of calcium and small things. Chia seeds you can have. So you can incorporate so many things in a small amount, not this big amount. एक दिन तो मैंने खा लिया इतना ज़्यादा, next 10 days I am not doing anything. You will give the negative effect. So better, whatever you want to do, you do in a disciplined manner. You do, consistency is important. Is again the same thing. जब हम पढ़ाई करते, जब हर रोज पढ़ते तो रिजल्ट अच्छा होता है. जब नहीं पढ़ते, एग्जाम से पहले पढ़ो तो obviously we are not getting. The same thing happens with our body. People will forget all the things. But हम लोग ना body के ऊपर, what I mean to say in general discussion, what I mean to say, हम लोग बॉडी के ऊपर बहुत सारे एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं. दैट इज ए बैड थिंग. किसी ने कुछ बोला ग्रीन टी, तो always 4 cups 5 cups green tea पीते जाओ slice of one slice of bread and green tea before workout, before going bed again green tea, because it's not necessary. Unnecessarily we are torturing our body by doing all the extra things. No need to do extra things. Be simple. Whatever our forefathers, our grandma, all they are cooking, even our mother, that the simple thing we can have. But discipline and consistency is the main thing to reach any kind of goal.
Yeah, I must really say, my grandma is 85 years old, and even now, like, she's craving for ice creams, and she can have 2 cornetto ice creams at once, and she's very happy doing that because she's been following a very healthy diet all across her life.
Healthy diet doesn't mean to restrict yourself. Healthy diet means what kind of vegetables, one simple fruit, dal, simple rice, green, कोई भी साग आप ले लो, anything, make it very simple. कुछ हाई टेक कुछ भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है to keep fit, but your mind should be, stable. You have to keep your mind stable. This is the thing. And moreover, other than and what I think, good diet and exercise is the byproduct of this weight loss. Weight loss is the byproduct of good discipline and consistent diet and this exercise. If you do that, obviously you cannot put weight until or unless you have any disease or genetically you are like that. then only
Yeah.
you will. Otherwise, that it is, yeah, this is a weight loss is a byproduct. So you don't be too much of obsession. You know, people in मेरा हो नहीं रहा, every day I'm doing rush or gym, every day I'm doing scale, बाप रे 10 ग्राम बढ़ गया. You can't, you know, reach the goal because your mind is always, you know, constant back of mind is everything is going on, you know, that way. And other than diet and exercise, what is most important is what I feel, you know, how to tackle stress of your life. This is very important. You know, stress disturb our brain, our nervous system, you know, our gut health, even our hormones, our glands. You know, it is also hamper our immune system even. To tackle stress, you should know how to tackle the stress. You know, any type of stress, what I mean to say, not only office, so many stress are there, you know, in our daily basis life. So you have to know how to tackle, calm yourself through little bit of meditation and pranayam. Whenever you get time, nothing to worry about कि मुझे 4 बजे उठ के मतलब you know मैट बिछा के ही करना है. Nothing, you just close your eyes and think, you know, good thing what you had done, you know, for today. Yeah, I had done this thing is a good, you know, whatever I had done, you know, it gives me pleasure ki what I had done, I'm right, you know, there. And this is the thing that way you can tackle your stress. And after that, quality of sleep is very important. When you are lacking of sleep, it means your something is in your back of mind is constantly going on, what is hamper your sleep, you know. And good diet and exercise is obviously is always is there. And after that, detox your emotions, detox your body, detox your thought process, you know, all that things count uh, very widely, I can say, day-to-day life. And whenever you get time, be with nature,
And
be
ma'am,
with
you know,
nature.
all our viewers will be very happy because for the first time I spoke less and the guest spoke more. So, and they'll be happy with all the insights that you've given. And I'm sure they all are heading towards a healthy lifestyle from now on. And no wonder your clients had the perfect results that they desired. You know, because I could very well see that in the insights that you gave.
Yeah, thank you so very much, Adeline, to giving me, you know, this opportunity to talk to you, you know, this platform. I'm so happy. God bless you. Be happy and healthy and good luck, you know, and see you soon. See you soon.
Of course,
I
ma'am. Of
hope,
course.
I hope we see you soon, you know. Thank you so very much. Thank you.